So yeah guys, Kamen Rider's finally here, and I gotta say, this box looks pretty darn good. I'm loving the color scheme with the red and the gray is looking nice. I love that you can have a window box from the back, and the front is just, you know, Kamen Rider logo with it, the sides as well showing off the figure. This looks pretty darn good. I love it. It's the same thing they did with Shin Ultraman and Sophie, so this is pretty darn awesome. So let's talking about the box, and let's go and open it up. Okay, let's see. Let's open it from this side here. So and there we go. Easy. No fuss, no nothing. Oh, here you can see how you take off the coat. Ah, okay. So we gotta be careful with the antenna. And the coat here, as you can see, we have to remove the hands first before we put in the coat and take it off. There we go. This is what we're getting here. So let's take this plastic off. Ooh, it's so sweet right now for me. You know, you got Kamen Rider here, Shin Kamen Rider. Okay, awesome. I think he feels good. He's not glossy. I like the detailing on the eyes, man. This is awesome. Honestly, so let's take this off. This is looking so darn cool, honestly. Oh, even has the logo on the back. Oh, wow. What great detailing they did here with it. Now, let's check out the code, of course. Oh, it comes folded like this. That's pretty darn nice. Remember, this one has wires inside it. Oh, actually feels pretty darn good. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice feeling fabric. That's for sure. This feels great. And if you were wondering why they did the coat and the figure separate, that has to do because sometimes the dye that they use for the coats, sometimes they leak, and they can stain the figure. That happened to my Luke Skywalker, and that's what happened there. So they made it this way so the figure doesn't come in contact with it. So I'll be displaying this figure, you know, with the coat on sometimes, but I'll give it a while, you know, without the coat, just to make sure that it doesn't leak. Like, if it leaks on the black areas, on these areas, it's okay, but if it does on the greens, then, or the red, it's gonna be a problem. And I don't know really how to remove it. Maybe with some paint thinner. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments. So let's go and check out the articulation. Okay, so the articulation for Shin Kamen Rider, let's see. Head can go left that much, right this much. Remember that little bit of hair is gonna get in the way. Now the scarf, it looks like when it goes up, turns around like here. So, oh guys, future me here interjecting this, of course. This is actually removable, the scarf. And another thing is, not only can you remove it, but it actually does have articulation. You just have to pull it there and see, actually moves around. So I didn't say that earlier because I didn't notice it, but yeah, it does work. So that's pretty awesome. Now it can go down that much, which is a lot. Go up this much. And I love the detailing here, how you can see the neck. Now, the arm articulation can go up like this. So, remember that he does have butterfly joints, you can see it there, but this gets in the way. So, look at this. See, it gets in the way, sadly. Well, it actually, oh, look at it. Oh, it actually does have articulation here. This is actually movable. Nice, I like that. So, yeah. Now this arm is gonna be bothered by this a little bit. You can move it around. Now you do have an elbow. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good elbow articulation there. Does have the swivel here like that. Of course, ball jointed hands. And now the chest here. Remember that we do have these little chest plates here, which I like. I like that you can move them around. Not gonna hinder articulation. And oh, he got some good arc crunch. Look at that. Oh, that is great. Of course, left and right. You got the wind turbine here. Doesn't have any articulation to it, sadly. Doesn't look like there's anything that you can do with it. Just stays there, but it doesn't bother. Now the leg articulation, can you do the splits? Kinda. You can kinda do the splits. He does have the swivel here. Goes up this much. Knee articulation is good, and it looks good as well. Obviously, I wish they would have taken this and covered the whole area, but still, this looks pretty nice. And the boots. See here, up, down, left, right, ball joint, toe articulation. Oh, check that out. It has the detail on the boots. That's awesome. So that does it for his articulation. Okay, so let's put the coat on. First thing, we're gonna remove the hands. Just gonna remove them. Remember to have it in this position. And now we're just gonna slide the arms in like so. Flip this the right way. Doing it. Gosh, I really hope this doesn't stain the figure, honestly. Really hope it doesn't happen. Make sure the arms are fully folded. There it goes. One. And there goes the other one. And we're just gonna bring them down. Hopefully. And that's it. That's what it looks like with the coat on. Okay, this is what he looks like with the coat on now. They have to struggle a little bit because my rotating base for some reason doesn't want to keep the figure up, so I put it with the Mayfix figure stand there. And I gotta say, he looks pretty darn awesome with the coat on. Looking great. Now, of course, I am a little worried about staining. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I guess we'll find out when I take the coat off, but I'm gonna do some poses with the coat on so you guys can see it, and then we'll check it out without the coat and go into some nice detailing that this figure has all around. But I gotta say, the coat looks great. It has the buttons, of course, even if I'm pretty sure they don't work, but hey, it's nice, and the wires let you do some really cool poses with them. So let's go and check them out. Okay guys, this is what he looks like without the coat, and I gotta say, the detailing of this guy is awesome. The eyes look amazing. The freaking helmet looks so good, and check out that logo on the back. That looks so darn awesome. The mouth looks great. You can even see on the nose ridge, you see how there's like these little slits there that are a bit darker than everything else. That's actually how the person wearing the helmet actually is able to see. You can also see that they added the detailing on the side of the ears, so that's how the person is gonna listen, obviously. Now, took the coat off, doesn't seem to be any ink on the figure or anything like that, so I'm guessing it's safe. I love how you have all these little screws around the figure. They are silver, that looks so darn nice. And the back of the figure, I mean, those, like, they're supposed to be like wings basically, but you know, they don't open up or anything, they're just there, but the detailing on them is so good. I love that little pattern that they did for it. Now the wind turbine looks awesome, it looks great. Sadly, it does not spin. It doesn't have the lock on the back. The RAH1 does have that says lock on the back of the belt, but the belt looks great. And remember, the belt is just that, is just the wind turbine is supposed to spin and that's it, but the color looks great. And the detailing on it is pretty darn awesome for such a small figure. Another thing is that I really like how the hair stands out. I mean, it might get in the way of the articulation with the coat, but other than that, this figure overall is looking pretty darn solid. So let's check out some more poses, of course. Final thoughts here. This is a pretty awesome figure. Now, there is some problems. Obviously, I wish the scarf was basically fabric, so you can move around with the wires. They could have done that. I don't know why they didn't do it. Honestly, they did the coat, so I don't know why not do the scarf as well. The other thing being that the butterfly joints are good, but they're not super good. I mean, still, that chest plate armor still gets in the way, even with the articulation on it, so you're not gonna be able to do a lot of really flashy articulation that needs the butterfly joints for. The other thing is that he does not have a bike. As at the time making this video, there is no bike announced for it, so no Cyclone. Sadly, he doesn't come with hands for the Cyclone, but I can see that, you know, being a pretty easy fix for them if they do come out with one. The detailing, like I said, is top notch here. Everything from the eyes, just check out that detail that it has, is so darn good. The wind turbine as well looks amazing, and it just looks great, honestly, and the colors are beautiful. Now I haven't have any problems with the code. There's no staining anywhere on the figure, nothing like that. Everything is solid, everything is strong, the figure stands out really well. And of course, we all wanna see this. We all wanna see Ultraman and Kamen Rider together like we did many years ago, but we all want to see them on the big screen. Now, time recording, of course, I have not watched the movie. The movie hasn't come out. Well, it did come out in Japan, but there's no way I can watch it here, sadly. Even trying to find a bootleg and nothing. There's nothing, so it's gonna take some time for me to be able to watch it. But from what I've seen, because of the trailers and from watching the original series, I'm guessing they're sticking pretty close to that. I think the ending might be different, of course. Obviously, they're gonna not show a lot of the episodes, kind of like they did with Ultraman, with Shin Ultraman. But still, pretty darn awesome, and just having these two together is just so darn cool. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. For my review, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.